观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看本期的对话好莱坞，我是主持人蓝天。提到怪奇物语啊，想必大家并不陌生。那今天呢，我们非常的荣幸邀请到了这部Netflix 的爆火热门剧《怪奇物语》当中 Keith 的扮演者 Matty Cardarople。
What's up?
Welcome to our
Sorry, I didn't mean
show.
to block your shot.
It's totally
Didn't feel
fine.
like
I mean, you
blocked
kind of
you.
messed up my intro, but that's fine. We're just
You've been
freestyling
working
like
on
that.
all morning,
I
right?
have, man. It took me
Yeah.
so long to memorize
In
that little
traffic.
part. Seriously. So, Maddie, why don't you say to our audience?
Hi, how's it going?
I love your energy, Maddie, I have to say.
I love your energy.
And also, how are you so tall? Like, what did you eat when you were growing up? Like, was it a bunch of beef and milk? And what is it? Tell us, spill the secrets.
I think pizza.
I
makes
wish
you
were
tall.
pizza.
And,
I should have guessed it.
Probably spinach. Ate a lot of spinach.
Okay, but no
And
milk though.
My uncles were very tall.
Okay.
They're like in their six feet, and they played basketball and stuff.
Oh, wow.
But
So
I wasn't very talented with basketball because I'm very slow and gangly. It's like a
right.
sloth trying to play basketball.
Right. So were you a disgrace to your family since you didn't play
They
basketball,
don't
but became
talk
an
to me
actor
anymore.
instead?
Yeah, they don't talk to me.
Oh
They
no.
won't talk to me, yeah.
But you're so much cooler in our
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
What was your dream job as a kid, and how did you begin to pursue acting
My
as a career?
first dream was to play baseball for the Boston Red Sox.
Ooh.
And I really wanted to be a pitcher. And I had like gone to try it. Like I had little league tryouts when I was a kid, and I failed.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't do well. And I think it's because of I don't have very good coordination. Like I'm just slow. Like again, like I'm like a sloth. So a sloth playing baseball.
Oh, there he goes.
There it goes.
Everything is slow-mo,
yeah,
right?
Everything's slow-mo.
Yeah.
So so it just didn't work out. So I failed the tryouts, and my parents took me to see Ace Ventura. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I haven't.
With Jim Carrey. It's called Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, and he plays like this really stupid pet detective.
That was probably before my time.
Yeah, it came out in the 90s.
Okay.
I think it was 1994.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. And just watching, like I was so sad that I didn't get into Little League, but I went to this movie and it really cheered me up, and I'd never laughed that hard in my life, and I was like, oh my God, like this is what I want to do. So
yeah, because you were actually pretty sad about not making it into Little League.
I was sad,
and then
yeah, and it was also
this movie just like totally
it
brightened
was
you
also
up.
like kind of around when my parents got divorced, so I was kind of like a really sad kid, and that really helped like cheer me up. So yeah, and I saw Jim Carrey, and I was like, he was just like
I
my
love
hero.
Jim Carrey, by the way.
Yeah, he was my hero. So I made like this collage in my room, like just photos of him, and sat there and prayed. No,
pray to the acting god, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Please accept me.
I mean, to me at that age, he was like a god. Like he was like the definition of, you could see that he went through, because he had kind of a tough childhood too. He grew up he lived in a van and stuff like that, and with his family of 5, and he was like a janitor, and and Jim Carrey, like he obtained greatness. Like that's what that was. And I was like, wow, I want to get to that point. So so I just was like, he's my hero. I want to do that. So
right. So in a way, he inspired you to become an actor.
He inspired me
because you felt like he was like he related to you in some way.
And also my mom was in a bunch of plays when she was in high school and stuff like that. And she's also a painter and an artist. So. And a photographer, and she would like take photos. She was a photographer, so she would do like wedding portraits, but she would test photography on me, and like I'd do like cool poses, dress up in a suit. She'd give me like a wine bottle, and I'd just be like,
you're like drawing me like one of those French girls.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So so that was really fun. She kind of like introduced me into like, I don't know, like, I guess photography is kind of, no, not in the industry, but just like being photographed, like as a kid. Like you get dressed up, and it's kind of like a performance in a way.
Yeah.
Because you
get all glammed up. Yeah. And you're like, wow, this is actually
exactly.
pretty nice.
I think she kind of sparked that flame, and also I did like poetry in high school. I was really into poetry.
You like recitals?
Like writing poems.
Oh.
You know, stuff like that. And I would do like poetry readings and stuff.
Right.
And I had a really good teacher that really like encouraged me to do poetry and read in front of the class, and that was kind of my first thing of performing, was doing that, reading poems. And I actually came out with a poetry book this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's called Space Cadet.
Oh, you should have brought it today.
I did. It's in my trunk in my car. Should I go get it?
Yeah, we'll be right back. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you were always like this kind of like artsy and like you know, really into like, I don't know, posing from the camera and all that stuff. Like artistic kid, right? Pretty much.
Very artistic, yeah.
Yeah.
The bullies had a blast with that.
Really? Were you bullied a lot?
I was bullied quite a bit, yeah. It was terrible.
Did you have braces? Usually people with braces are more prone to be bullied.
I think it was because I moved like a sloth, and I was really slow.
Were you already tall when you were younger?
Yeah, I was very tall and lanky and skinny, and I don't know. And also my mom was a teacher at the school.
That doesn't, okay. That makes you seem uncool, actually.
Yeah.
Like
so that
maybe
my parents didn't, so, but it's fine. It is what it is. Everyone goes through that stuff. But yeah, it was just kind of I don't know, kind of informed. Sorry. Did you know I can whistle?
You can, yeah, no, I don't. I think now there should be a bird. I can't. I really can't. I can't even roll my tongue. I just don't have the muscle in my tongue to do it. I've tried many times. I would love to.
You can't whistle.
I can't whistle. I just can't whistle to save my life. I know. That's a skill that I can't put on my resume.
Let's try it. Look, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. So all you do is go like that.
You haven't told me what should I do with my tongue? What should I do with my tongue?
I don't know. I haven't really explained
Do you like tilt it up, or do you keep it down?
You put it
in between,
like in the middle, kind of toward the front. Yeah? Not too much, but
okay,
that's
this
good.
is making me want to pee. All right.
Practice later.
And then we'll meet back up and check
we'll
back
have
with
a
me.
Whistling
So let's talk about Jurassic World.
Sure.
How was that experience like?
It was incredible. We filmed it in Hawaii, in beautiful Hawaii. Yeah. Very green there.
Yeah.
A lot of green, a lot of palm trees too, and pineapples, and tourists.
Tourists, yes.
With binoculars.
Just like in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was incredible. I auditioned for that. I actually, I've been a fan of the film since I was a kid, and I was like, I heard that the movie, they're making a new one, and I was like, I have to be in this movie. Yeah. So I Facebooked the director.
Oh wow, you Facebooked.
My acting reel. And I was like, I'd love to audition. Is there any way I can audition? And that was kind of the tipping point for me. That's when I really started booking things, and a lot of stuff happened. So
did you have an agent at that time?
I did. But the thing about acting is like you have to really hustle on your own.
Be aggressive, right?
Yeah, you do. Not too aggressive though. You don't want to scare people.
You don't want to show up at the doorstep.
Yeah. Like another time for a film, or a producer I really want to work with was Judd Apatow, and I had a cake made and my headshot printed on the cake. And I went to his office.
That's not subtle at all.
Yeah, and on the cake it said, "Eat this cake and then call me." And I gave it. I went to his office and gave it to them.
Oh,
and they were just kind of like, "What is this guy doing?"
That's very creative, I would say. That's the first time I heard someone actually did something like that to get an audition. So
it was cool. He never called me, but then years later, I ended up working with him on The Big Sick.
Oh.
And I asked him if he ever got the cake, and he didn't know what I was talking about. So.
Oh, okay. Maybe his
I think
coworkers
he ate it.
Yeah.
And ate it and just doesn't want to admit it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure too. How would you say that your personality in movies and TV shows are different from your real life Matty? Or
it's pretty similar.
Pretty similar.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
That's what I get too. I feel like a lot of your characters are really laid back, chill, tell it like how it is.
Exactly, very
Right.
honest.
Very honest.
And very dumb.
I wouldn't say dumb.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, yeah, just
You're
just
I'm
like
smart.
just being honest and just kind of laid back. Exactly what you just said. I'm just repeating you. So.
Okay, so but did you
Yeah.
always want to challenge different characters with different personalities? Did you ever?
I do eventually. I think I'll get there, but right now I'm just kind of riding the wave of what I've been doing because
Right.
it seems to be working really well.
Yeah.
And I think in the future, yeah, I'd like to do like a cool character. A lot of people think I look like Nick Drake. He's a musician.
Right.
You'd have to look him up, but people say I look like him. He sings like folk and stuff. Like I look identical to him. So
Really?
maybe like a part like that, or I don't know.
Yes.
I'm open to anything.
Right. You have a very distinct look and features, right? So is there any
Yeah.
part that you haven't played that you want to play in the future? Like, this is a milestone in my acting career. Would you say there is a part like that?
A milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to like direct my own feature film and write it and star in it. That's what I want to do.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm working on right now, actually.
What type of genre is this?
It'll be like a comedy drama.
Oh, okay. What you're used to, actually.
Yeah.
You love comedy dramas.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a series of unfortunate events. Actually, it stars one of my favorite actors, Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, NPH.
From How I Met Your Mother. Like, I absolutely adore him.
Doogie
So,
Howser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, I just can't. Like, he is like my acting god, right? But so you acted as his henchman.
I did.
In the
Henchperson,
show,
yeah.
henchperson, right?
Henchperson,
whatever.
indeterminate gender.
Right.
And yeah.
Undetermined gender. So
And
how
his
was that?
real name is Orlando, actually.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How was working with him? It was incredible. Like I think the first few days I worked with him, like every day he'd come up and give a big hug, and it's just really kind and gracious, and he's so focused too,
Yeah.
and he's very he's just so dialed in to Count Olaf. He has to be up at 4 a.m. and get 2 to 3 hours of makeup every day, which is a lot. I mean, up at that, I always see him drinking like energy drinks.
Oh, really?
Like to get through the day, just because like he has to learn so many lines, and
Yeah.
he's just like he's incredible in that way.
Yeah.
And he's just very generous and giving as an actor. And like one day he got everyone like really nice donuts,
Aw.
like fancy donuts for the whole
Yeah.
crew, and like slushies and stuff like that. So he's really kind in that way.
Oh, he's so
Yeah.
generous.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much like how he is on camera. Like he's
Yeah.
pretty much the same person. Is he controlling at all? Because for an actor who has such high
Controlling?
standards.
Yeah, I think any great artist has to really have a vision. He has a vision of what he wants, so that's really cool.
Right. So
Yeah.
how was it like for him to be your boss in the show?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, like you have to. How was the interaction between you guys?
When he was Count Olaf, like he was terrible. to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, just like totally stuck up and ignorant, and just Count Olaf. So, just very, and my character's just very like doesn't have very many friends, so he's just like, well, I guess I'll be friends with this guy. Like, I don't know. And just my character always kind of like calls it as it is, and again, very truther. So
And very loyal too. I feel
Loyal,
like.
very
Yeah,
loyal.
Very loyal, yeah.
yeah.
But he doesn't want to hurt anybody though, right? Your character
My character?
Orlando.
No,
yeah,
no,
he never
no.
wants to hurt anybody.
No,
He's
no.
just following orders.
He just following orders, and
Right.
I like to think of it like he got fired from Jurassic World and he joined Count Olaf's crew.
Oh my God.
That's how I like to
That's
see it.
awesome. Hold that
Yeah.
thought and let's take a
Okay.
short break. 好的，先让我们休息小单元时间，广告之后继续来收看对话好莱坞。